Penn State, Ohio State, a matchup synonymous with the gridiron, but tonight the rivalry renewed on ice as the #1 ranked team in the nation, the Penn State Nittany Lions, play host to the 11th ranked Ohio State Buckeyes. Hello everyone, delighted to be here tonight. Jack Molesky, Bria Donnelly on BTN, and Bria, Ohio State, one of the best scoring offenses in the nation, but tonight they're a little bit shorthanded as Nick Schilke and Taylor Lazinski out of the lineup, so now Ohio State will have to look for their secondary scoring to step up.
Yeah, someone like David Gus is on the top line for the Buckeyes tonight. He's 12 goals on the year, 8 assists. He's going to have to get this offense rolling. Doesn't have to score all the goals, but it's definitely going to have to help down there because it's going to hurt this Buckeyes that they don't have a player like Schilke in there, so everyone's really going to have to step up for them tonight.
And that lineup going up against Peyton Jones, who is one of the best goaltenders in the entire nation, but Jones now with the target on his back as well as the Nittany Lions will have to be phenomenal as well.
Yeah, Peyton Jones, best record in the Big Ten, .918 save percentage, gives up just over 2 goals a game on average, and he is going to have to be a brick wall for these Nittany Lion defense. Buckeyes' best shooting percentage in all the nation. They don't get a lot of shots, but they convert on 13% of them, so Jones is going to have to be ready at all times.
Pegula is shrouded in white. We are just minutes away from puck drop. When we come back, Penn State, Ohio State here on BTN. It's a Friday night in Happy Valley, and the place is jumping as Pagula Ice Arena filled to the brim with eager, awaiting fans for what promises to be a tremendous matchup between the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Ohio State Buckeyes. And Penn State coached by Guy Godowski, his 5th season at the helm, and he's brought Penn State all the way to the pinnacle of college hockey. The Nittany Lions, for the first time in program history, are ranked #1 overall in the nation. You flip it to the other side, and Ohio State, this is probably the best team that head coach Steve Rawlick has had under his belt. Lots of returners, lots of experience. Although they're missing 2 of their top scorers tonight in Rawlick's 4th season, this is still a deep team. Penn State, as the Roar Zone gets ready in their home whites, and Ohio State with those visiting Scarlets. It will be top line for Penn State versus second line for Ohio State. Berger centering Goodwin and Sturtz. It's Mason Yopp centering Matthew Weiss and Miguel Fiddler. Pedri and Audio, the defensive pairing for the Nittany Lions. It's Josh Healy and Sasha LaRock for the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Get ready for this one to get heated fast. We already have people shoving on the first draw.
Teams met just 2 weeks ago in Columbus, Ohio, split those 2 meetings as Penn State was shut out in the first, and then they won 4-2 on Saturday night. Ohio State, one of the best road teams in NCAA hockey, only 1 true road loss. They're 7-1-2, and they have practiced beating some of the top teams on the road as they beat Denver, #2 then, early on in the season. Penn State unable to clear the zone, kept in, fired, blockered away by Peyton Jones, his first save of the night. Sturtz with the crunching blow on LaRock, but hems it into the zone. Audio has it hop over the stick of Goodwin. He'll regain, hauled down, and there's a penalty early on, delayed, as Jones will head to the box, dumped in by the Nittany Lions, touched by Fry, and 50 seconds in, Penn State on the power play, and Bria. Penn State, one of the best power plays in the nation, and Ohio State, the penalty kill really struggles.
Yeah, so look for this to be something that's going on all game. Both of these teams are not strangers to that penalty box, so getting on this power play and taking full advantage of it is going to be huge and could be a game changer for either team.
You see the replay, Goodwin hauled down. Easy call for the referee. 2 minutes for holding. Kerr fires into the breadbasket and chipped out of the zone. Healy sends it the length of the ice. Nittany Lions with Trevor Hamilton, Kevin Kerr, Liam Folks, Brandon Byro, and Nate Soucis on this unit, as Folks with speed far side. Right wing, Folks kicked into the slot, cleared away, and just evades the reach of Hamilton. Penn State resets. Buckeyes with Brevig and Yannick Moser, the defensive pairing. It's Luke Stork and Mason Yops, the forwards, trying to kill this off. Down at the goal line, Byro cross ice in front. What a save by Fry! Robbing Kevin Kerr. We even had the lights come on. A sure chance denied by Fry. How about that for the first save of the game?
And that's huge. That was a big save. Had to slide all the way across his crease, and this Nittany Lion power play is already looking good early.
Pedri enters. Angles one for DeRosa, pushes it on net. Fry blockered away. DeRosa regains. Thumped into the boards, and easily clearing that puck is Ohio State as they'll change the full unit. Penn State now with Audio and Pedri at D, DeRosa, Smirnoff, and Andrew Sturtz, the forwards. 45 left on the power play. Pedri, right wing, into the middle. Smirnoff tips, easy stick save from Fry. A backhand, scoots out of the zone, and once again, it's one and done on the shot for Penn State. Audio in his own zone, angles to Goodwin on the left wing. Goodwin starts out with speed. Kerr with 20 seconds on the power play. Slows up, angles the backhand behind himself. Behind the net, Berger, soccer style to Pavlichev, who's run into by Brevig, but gets the puck to the captain, Goodwin. Goodwin, far circle, cross ice Hamilton, wrister looking for a deflection, kick back into the slot, hustle play, Goodwin keeps it. Kerr chops it to Pavlichev. Pavlichev winds, fires, blocked down as the penalty expires. A Nittany Lion down behind the play, the pass all the way down the ice for Wiedela. He beats out the icing. So Penn State 0 for 1 on the man advantage as Ohio State clears off. Here's Wiedela, backhand blocked in front, still loose. Penn State comes out. Hamilton, the D-man, up in the rush. Gains red line, fires in, gloved by Fry, sticks it down, and he'll cover. The whistle blows. Some frantic action for Penn State. But as we talked about for our keys of the game for Ohio State, it's to be special on special teams. That's one of them, and that's what they were early on in this game, Bria.
Yeah, they did a nice job. Penn State saw some really good opportunities right there, but Ohio State coming out, keeping off that first penalty. And Fry already coming up with some big saves. His team's really going to need him, and they have to be balanced on both sides of the ice to want to get out of this Pagula, this atmosphere with the W.
Dakota Joshua takes exception to something Ricky DeRosa did in the face-off circle. He's pushed out. So DeRosa will meet with Wiedela. Just over 3 minutes gone by in this first period. The face-off won by DeRosa. Back to the point, Malari through traffic, deflected down. Recoiling is DeRosa, fire sharp angle. Robinson as well, sticked away by Fry. 6 chances for the Nittany Lions, none have gone in. Off the skate of Soucy's, kept in deep from Gust, near circle. It's Joshua, pushed off the puck nicely by Darian Hamilton. In his skates, James Robinson, center ice, Nate Soucy's, on net, Fry, traps it up by his number and will hold on, and here's pushing and shoving again. Bria, you called it. This one is chippy. It was chippy before it even began, and you can see these teams really don't like each other.
Yeah, both of these teams, they split the series 13 days ago, so that series is fresh in these guys' minds, and this is both sides of the puck is going to be physical. Both teams, no stranger to the penalty box. We already saw one tonight. Expect to see a lot more.
Another face-off deep in Ohio State territory. Penn State, the best face-off team in the nation at 56.5% this season. Now in their own zone, Pedri. Ohio State with just 1 shot, Penn State 6. That one evades Pedri, but Smirnoff negates the icing with hustle. Weiss in his own zone, backhands up the boards. Past Fiddler, that one intended for the right winger of the Buckeyes. Pedri regains, and Penn State easily through the neutral zone. Once again, Eric Audio, who had a big goal against Ohio State in their home barn 2 Saturdays ago. Pedri flips it far side, sharp angle shot, deflected just wide, might have clipped a piece of Sasha Larocque in front. Berger, and delayed offside is the call, a little bit late on the whistle, but Berger in just ahead of the play.
This Penn State offense has to be better than they were last week, and they came out and Michigan State got the better start. They can't let that happen. 5 minutes past in this one. It's pretty even right now, and they have to be great on defense. You've mentioned how this Buckeyes team is one of the best on offense, so their defense has to be great. And they're number 1, so they should be out there just having fun tonight, and I'm interested to see how this game progresses.
We talked about the target on Penn State's back. It's something that here in Happy Valley they're not used to. Just 4 years into the D1 program. Headhunting shot from Sturts. A flash of the glove from Fry negates it. And Penn State again will force a draw inside the Buckeyes zone. We've played just over 5 minutes. Penn State, Ohio State deadlocked at 0 here on BTN.